Yeah, that's yeah, it seems right.
That's a good view.
Oh yeah.
You know,
All
my
right,
favorite
that's
thing
enough.
of that's enough of
That's
this.
too sexy. That's too sexy. No more sexiness. No more sexy time. We got enough sexy time for now. We got to get to business time, to real time with Bill Maher.
But the real time with Bill Maher, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I saw him on Kill Tony.
Oh yeah.
He was on Kill Tony.
Nice. I bet he did mediocrely.
I don't know. I didn't see the episode. I just see the clips.
I just saw he was just on the panel. He was just sitting there quiet the whole time. He was just observing.
I don't really. I don't watch Kill Tony as regularly as I used to. I just I see the clips. That's how I've been with anything nowadays. If I'm really interested in something, if I see a clip about it, then I'll look into it. But for the most part, I just watch clips online. It's just easier, bits of information for my pea brain to digest.
Yeah. I'm watching so many other like podcasts and listening to shit. There's some stuff eventually that falls out of the wayside. Like if I miss an episode, or it's like, oh, I'm not too interested, and well, I'll miss a week, and then the next week it's like I care even less because I missed last week, and it's like and then it completely falls off. Like Nadav, who your mom's house, he used to be their producer, and then he left like a year and a half ago or something, because he worked for them for a while and he was doing his own thing, and he had like his own channel where he was the initial conception behind it was he was like, oh, I'm like a podcast producer, I've been doing it for years and years, I know the ins and outs, so I'm gonna make videos showing people how to produce their podcasts, what goes into it, and like what like a good producer looks like.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
he's like,
in depth.
he's like, this is the equipment we would use, or like, this is the process I would do for it, like planning and shit. But then he is also a degenerate gambler, so eventually the channel turned into what it is now, which is him playing poker with other comedians, comedian adjacent people.
Oh my god!
It's like him and Tony Hinchcliffe and like he was on one, and William Montgomery, I think he was on one, and Joe DeRosa, like, and everyone in the comedy, like in that sphere around the Austin comedy scene, like some in New York, they're playing poker, and that's what he's back to now. No more producer shit, just poker content.
Well, you don't need the producer stuff. Probably the first earlier episodes are probably good enough.
Yeah, it was started. Like for a few months, it was definitely that, and focused on that. And I think he had a Patreon where he probably did more shit on there. But yeah, now he found the niche. It was like a one-time thing, or it was like maybe like a small thing. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play poker with comedians, and then it was fun for him, and a lot of people watched it and enjoyed it. So he was like, fuck, we're gonna make it this huge big thing. Now it's like an 8-person poker table. He has like a professional dealer.
Oh my god,
all legit. Yeah. It's big money.
So who's betting their house deed next?
Ooh, probably
Joe DeRosa,
maybe Bobby Kelly. He's going through some stuff apparently.
Oh, he is? Like bad stuff?
No, just,
I don't know.
Just being Bobby Kelly.
I was going to say, the only thing bad being about Bobby Kelly is being fat.
He's not that fat anymore, though. He was a lot fatter.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of old Bobby Kelly.
He was in the Louis Show days, and good old Louis. He was very, very corpulent.
That's a nice word of saying fat.
Yeah, orb-like.
He's very spherical.
You've got a very spherical nature about you. Oh, thank you.
Hey, I take pride in this.
Yeah, he was so fucking fat. It's crazy.
A lot of people are. I'm getting fat. We're both getting fat, and surprisingly, a lot of people who I used to talk to, they're getting fat too.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone's getting fat.
It could be for a few reasons. It could be you're getting into a good place in life, or you're more comfortable, and you're just not. You're worrying more about your happiness and shit, or you're going through some bad times, and you're just force feeding yourself, which is what we like to do, as well as Bill from King of the Hill, just shoveling the food after Lenore left me.
Especially in the newer season of King of the Hill.
Oh no!
I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but when do you care?
No, you could spoil a little.
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil much. Since you brought up Bill, and since he's a fat ass,
since he's a fat loser piece of shit, can't satisfy a woman.
When Hank and Peggy left, because they left when Bobby went off to college, they left to go. Hank went to go be some propane executive guy in like Dubai or something.
Jesus,
so they were living a luxury life. And then since they left, Bill got depressed and fat, and he never left his bed. So then when they come back in like the first part of the first episode, they're talking to Bill. He just has his window open. I'm just here, and he's like, you don't see him, but you see his shadow, and that fucker covers the whole bed. He's like, I'm just here. Sometimes I'm hanging out, and I see Boomhauer and Dale out there, and I just don't feel like getting out, but I order everything I need from Amazon. It just shows up at my door, and even now they just throw the box through the window because they just know me. Damn. It's so fun. It's
good for Bill.
It's so funny. It's so yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he's living his best life.
But he lost some weight.
Okay,
in the next episode, because I've only seen the first 2. But here's the thing: he lost some weight, but he's still fatter than what he was in the original series.
Time has passed, so he's definitely got to be.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. So is Bobby. Bobby's still
Oh
fat.
yeah,
He's
he's
tall.
taller now, so it make it
Yeah, but
fits more.
he's still fat though.
Yeah.
Like he's still pretty fat.
Nothing beats chubby kid Bobby though, because he's just so
Yeah.
fucking.
Nothing can beat chubby little Bobby.
It's like an egg. He's like an egg body with an egg head.
You ever see? I love the meme where you ever see where kid Bobby goes up to the fridge. He's like, "We're out of Cool Whip." No.
No, but I can believe it.
He closes the door and he slides it. No.
Oh, Bobby, so great. I've watched a lot of King of the Hill lately.
Oh, it's so
So I
good.
can get my girlfriend into it because we went on a cruise.
Whoa,
Yeah.
where?
I'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, we were watching King of the Hill on the cruise, and beforehand, because he was just playing on Cartoon Network when it gets to Adult Swim, and like the first block is King of the Hill. It's pretty great. One of the good episodes. I saw the one you mentioned a long time ago where they're in the band and Boomhauer.
Oh
like,
yeah, Blue Moon,
Moon,
Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on, I'll do all things down, don't you?
And then I remember Con sings like Blue Moon shine over Kentucky.
He's like, what is this? And he's like, oh, just say it. Because he likes it.
I just like the way he says Kentucky. He just has an extra little syllable in there.
He's Laotian. That's how they say it.
Laotian. So you're Chinese or Japanese? Yeah.
From Laos. It's this little single confront between the whatever he says. He's like, oh.
Whatever it is. It was just great. But I watched the episode where Bill got fired from his job as a barber for the army.
No, yeah. The easiest job you could do.
He's trying to make money. He's just selling it at garage selling all of his shit for $900. That's what his salary was. He's like, all it takes is one sale, Hank.
One sale and I'll be good.
Bill, can't you just cut my hair like before? I told you, Hank, $900.
Hey, man.
Myself, that's what I'm worth. That's what the army paid me. That's what I'm worth.
$900. That's all he needs. Man, if I got paid $900 to cut some bumfuck's hair every time they showed up on a bus,
yeah, give him a crew cut, same cut every time.
No, they go bald.
Yep.
Now they don't do bald. They just go straight bald.
Yep,
It'll grow back.
Bill was rolling in it. Also, literally and figuratively. I'm sure he was rolling in something in his pigsty of a house.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you got to be able to get that big by rolling in something.
Yep.
Either money or fucking hot fudge. Either one of those.
And there's the Valentine's Day episode where Bobby breaks up with Connie, and Bill takes him out. He's like, "Oh, yeah, this is what I do. I go to the buffet and I order wings myself."
Oh, that's just sad.
He's just sitting there.
Hey, but unlimited wings at a buffet? That's a pretty good deal for me, if you ask me.
Yep.
Because you just keep getting more.
Ask the waitress, "More wings, please." Then she's just so fucking done with it. It's like, "Here's your wings.
Here's your next plate." And then in the back of her mind, what a fucking
Yeah,
fat ass.
lets Bobby know, "No, I just force feed myself. 'Cause if you're feeling full, you're feeling something."
That's Bill's character is so good because it's so depressing, but like because it's funny because he's fat and then he's bald and then he's ugly. Because then you're just like, yeah, makes sense for you. But
and then he looked back and he's like reminiscing. He's like, "Yeah, we're in high school, and then Hank won the football game. Then my wife left me."
He was the Bill Dozer, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was the Bill Dozer.
And then all it took is one cheating from his wife, and then all downhill for the Bill Dozer.
All downhill from there.
Yep, not great.
Yeah, but even then, Lenore did not age beautifully. Even when she came back for a little bit, that bitch was ugly. I'm like, what the hell do you see in that? That old dried up prune.
It was a time. It was a time.
It was a time. She probably blew him in the back of Hank's pickup truck.
His pickup truck.
Yeah, his pickup
no,
truck.
I was thinking of her pickup truck.
Oh, her pickup truck. Yeah.
You know, she's driving, then
I gotta change the gear.
Reverse roadhead. Yeah.
Oh no, that's dangerous. If you're the one giving head as you're driving,
like, okay, yeah, just keep going straight. Oh no, she's driving on the pedals, and you're trying to steer while you're getting head, and then
No, I was saying the girl's driving.
No, exactly. Yeah, you're sitting in the passenger seat, but eventually she's got to get both hands on, so you got to get your hand on the wheel, and then you got to try to drive while about to bust.
What if you're like trying to direct? You're like, go left.
Yeah.
Go left.
40 feet to your left. Stay in the left 2 lanes. It's like your Google GPS, but about to come.
Now that could work if it was a Tesla.
Yeah, definitely.
Or a Rivian.
Yeah,
which is the better electric vehicle than a Tesla.
Get that sweet self-driving in there.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw a Rivian.
Ooh.
You ever seen them? Like it's
no.
You'll know the picture if you see one. It's like those electric cars that have like those long circle that kind of look like eyes for headlights and stuff.
Oh, okay, maybe. Oh yeah, and it has like the line connecting them.
Yeah.
I've probably seen those. Yeah,
I saw the. Speaking of podcast, I saw the Tosh show where you had the CEO of that company on. Yeah. Really interesting.
He seemed like a young guy, but I guess when you have a lot of money and success, you can look like 27 when you're like 40.
Hey man, good diet. That's all it is.
Yeah,
you don't need much to look good. Like I see a lot of people or at least who are in my life at this moment, who are like in their 40s or like either early 40s or or late 40s, whatever. And I look at them like, man, you're 40. I'm like, you're probably like, what are you like 30 at most? But then, it's wild. Sometimes it's just the genes
Yeah,
too. You
sometimes
know,
you're just that lucky.
those Levi's, they really keep the youth in
Oh
you.
yeah, keep him in. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, she knows best. Keeping those tits in too.
Well, American Eagle, real,
Oh, that's what that is.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
American Eagle. Well, but uh,
More like German Eagle.
I know I saw the commercial. What everyone, I don't really see any Nazi
Well,
propaganda kind of.
because it's like she's white blonde, and then she's like, "I've got good genes." It's like DNA genes. It's like, oh, she's saying like white genes are superior, and it's like you're reading too much into it.
Yeah, but that's not her saying. That's what the company's
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
she's
gotta
selling
say
genes.
this.
She doesn't get. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney's not a Nazi. She's being hot and getting that bag.
She's just making money.
The executives at American Eagle, they might be Nazis.
They're
but,
probably definitely Nazis.
or hold some anti-Semitic views in some point or some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But
I remember the first time I saw a picture of Sydney Sweeney when she was blowing up. I was just like, yeah, she's got nice boobs, cute face, but she's just basically any other popular white woman.
yeah, just a hot. You can go to LA, just find some hot blonde chick. It's like, yep, that's.
She's not that good of an actor, too. I've seen her in a few movies. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that impressed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that Marvel movie where she played Spider-Man.
Oh,
She played the Miss Marvels.
oh,
or whatever.
Miss
Miss
whatever.
Spider-Man's. It was like her and two other girls.
That was a shitty movie in general, apparently.
Yeah, well, but the acting isn't that great
Yeah.
either. It could be. That's the thing. Even with shitty movies, if it's a good actor, they could play their role well.
Yeah, you can.
know?
You can put a lot of effort into it. You can be a good character in a shitty movie, but sometimes just the whole production itself just.
But I'll be honest
takes
with
a
you.
toll.
If I got asked to be in a shitty movie, I'd do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Like that'd be fun.
still a paycheck,
It's a paycheck,
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
$100, whatever, just to say like, hey, thanks for coming to the IMAX today or whatever.
And then you
but
get shot in the face,
then you get shot in the face, or someone punches you in the
Yeah.
face, or both. You get
Yeah.
punched and then shot.
or you get shot and then punched. It's like stupid. Then you can get some notoriety. Like, hey, you're that guy that got shot and punched in the face in the IMAX in that one scene.
And you like walk around with pride. Yeah, that was me. That was that
it's like,
guy.
oh, hey, remember this?
Yeah, you like it, huh? I only have one bullet.
It was made for you.
I made it myself. I spent hours slaving in my garage, trimming it and filling that bullet shell.
It's got a little bit of my seed in it.
Someone's probably done it. It's like that. Speaking of seed, I remember that story. I don't know if you heard. This was like maybe a year ago or a few months ago, but about that lady who made muffins for like
For like her class, and it was
classroom.
like kids saying it was her like husband's cum or some shit.
Yeah, had her husband's cum in it.
Yeah,
I think it was both their cums.
maybe. Yeah, they're sexual juices. They're combined sexual juices.
Yeah, I bet those muffins were moist though.
Yeah.
I felt my own cum before on my hands.
Yeah,
Like
so-
this keep something warm
Viscousy. Yeah, it's
and
like
viscousy.
yeah, nice and moist all the way through. Don't even need a glass of milk. Just it stays fresh all the day long. Even if you leave it out uncovered, pastries usually get hard. They get that oxidation or whatever's in them to make them dry out. But nah, these cum muffins, these cum fins,
These cum fins.
delicious and comfy in your tummy.
It's beautiful. It's like it's like that one old SNL bit with Betty White. I think it was Kristen Wiig and someone else where they're like it's like they're doing a radio show and they're talking about how Betty White, she's their guest today, and she brings in like fresh baked muffins from her house. And she's like, "Oh, your muffin is so moist," and they're just eating it.
Yeah, talking
Oh.
about our puss.
Yeah, talking about her point. Yeah, her good old puss.
Oh, wow, such a nice manicured muffin. Oh, I muffed. Yeah.
Muffed it?
Yeah. I get it now.
Yeah, muffin.
Muffin. Yeah.
Hey man, I get it.
People watching SNL in 2003 be like,
The good old glory days.
"Oh yeah, the days of the Snell."
Now we got kids saying skippity or whatever.
Now we got this Skibbity Riz toilet shit. I'll be right back when you keep talking about Skibbity Riz.
What about the Rizzler? You've
also,
seen
the Rizzler and Big Justice?
and Big Justice. Those are out of all the dumb stuff I've seen online. I think those two kids are the ones who are keeping it pure because they're not shaking their ass and be like fucking on TikTok, almost whole titties out, and in the bio of their TikTok, I'm 14. Like who fucking only freaks and perverts like me are the ones who follow those kind of channels. Who the fuck? Especially when it comes, oh my god, I don't even imagine half this shit. Well, I see a lot of shit on TikTok, but
Oh yeah, don't we all?
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was saying, I think the Rizzler and then Big Justice Those are kids who are keeping things at least pure. Unlike a lot of the girls you see on TikTok, like I was saying, who just shake their ass and you go to the bio, I'm 14, and it's like, oh my god.
I just think that was funny. It's like we're on like an MSNBC panel. It's like, the Rizzler and Big Justice, they are stabilizing things in the economy right now. if you look at profit margins after Big Justice went on his TikTok live,
Hey, booms! You got to give the booms.
boom.
He likes Costco, doesn't he? That kid,
Yeah,
isn't he a big Costco guy?
They're the Costco guys. Yeah.
Well, his dad, he's like that ripped.
Yeah, the big fuck. Yeah, just looks like just a big meat man. Man made of meat. Not even good meats, just meats, just miscellaneous meats thrown together to make that meat man.
Hey man, it takes a lot to keep that meat in check.
Takes a lot to give meat the big booms like he does.
I actually, speaking of Costco, since I moved out that I talked about in the last podcast, I've been doing some other things lately. I'll talk about a shitty part that I found out about my house that I'm dealing with right now. It's really fucking annoying, but
Oh yeah,
I got a my own Costco membership finally,
good shit.
and because it's I'm a fiend for a good deal and some decent food at a good price.
Is there one close to up there, or is it still just
No, it's just
that one? That kind of sucks, but
but it's worth it because I love Costco food.
and you get all the shit there, so we need to go once a month, anyways.
Yeah, just once a month or maybe once 2 months, whatever.
Yeah,
And for $65 a year, it's pretty good
for a year. Holy shit, yeah, that's not bad at all. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's a one-time payment because I just got the basic Gold Star member. They have Gold Star, then they have the either premium or business. I don't remember what it's called, and then they have the fucking executive one. It's like a credit card
for the big dicks. Yeah,
for the big dicks who fucking really like spending money there.
Oh yeah, not just huge. It probably gives you like cash back if you spend it like at Costco. And,
at Costco.
For regular Joes, like she just need the regular gold membership.
Because now I can go eat at the food court whenever I want now.
They should have a bronze membership, which is just food court access.
They really should just have a separate membership for people who just eat at the food court.
Or just have it open to everyone. Because
like
they're spending money anyways.
Used to. Like, this is great. In San Bernardino, now I'm just really fat talking about Costco food, but in San Bernardino, their food court, you know how, I love that Costco.
I think you mentioned, it's like on the outside too, so you got to go in.
You don't have to go in, but that's the shitty part. How do they manage that now if you need a membership to eat there?
Well, for that one, they probably don't, but.
Well, it's required every Costco.
Oh, geez.
They don't let you in unless you have your membership card, and you have to be the one with the membership. Like,
it has to be your name and ID and shit on there.
Your picture on there. Because I remember a long time ago, I went with my mom because my dad was working one day. He's like, go to Costco for me. I'm all right. So we get the car, and then I give him my dad's Costco. Can't buy this. Had the cart full of shit. We spent an hour or so walking around getting everything. Like, can't buy it. It's not your membership.
That's fucking. They didn't have it at the front because now they do. They have it at the very first person you see, so you don't get all your shit. And they're like, "Up, no, fuck off."
Now it's at the front. Back then it wasn't.
Shitty.
So I'm just like, "Fuck me! Are you fucking kidding me? This is bullshit."
It seems like that would happen often enough where they would realize sooner. Hey, maybe we should have these people at the front to first thing checking your shit when you come in.
Now it is. Now it's there.
They've learned from their mistakes.
But even then, before they would have people there at the door, but they wouldn't check it as long as you held the card. They're like, "All right, come on in."
yeah. Right,
now it's a machine, so it's just like, scan in.
Shenanigans.
Ridiculous.
Big Costco trying to keep the little man out.
Yeah, but that Kirkland brand stuff is actually pretty good for the price that they offer too. So
yeah.
I don't know how they do it. It's they got capitalism down to a wire.
Some black magic. I don't know how those people at Costco do it, but they're stiffing us.
Let me tell you why I love Costco too, because when you go to the food court, this is what I got, and I'm being honest, this is the full order I got, and I took some home because we didn't eat all of it, but we got a whole half pepperoni, half cheese pizza. Okay, we got 2 hot dog combos because you get the combo with the soda.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got a big cookie because I like cookies.
The double chocolate chunk cookie.
The double chocolate chunk cookie, and I got a vanilla sundae.
Oh,
guess
nice.
How much? For all that food? Guess how much it was?
The pizza,
2
2
hot dog soda
sandwich.
combos, cookie, and then frozen yogurt. And then I bought a chicken bake before I left because my brother wanted one, but he wasn't there at the time.
Combo, I'll say that's like $3.50. So that's like $7 for both those.
Mm-hmm.
The cookie, that's another $2. That's $9. The shake, that's like $3.50. So that's like you're at like $12.50, and that one big pizza, that's probably like $7. I'll say conservatively $23.
You're pretty close. It was I think in total, because the first time I bought the food, because I bought the chicken bake before I left, so I didn't want it to
Yeah.
get cold. The first time I bought the food, it was like 1872 just for the pizza, the hot dogs, the cookie, and the sundae.
Ooh,
And then when I left, that chicken bake was only like 2 something. So
crazy.
you're pretty spot,
Yeah.
which is an immaculate amount of food for
Because
that
they're
price.
using they're using the Kirkland brand chicken. They're using their own shit probably, so
But
they're
it's
getting
so
a wholesale from wherever, so they can afford it. Plus, it's pretty fucking halfway decent. So they're selling that shit constantly. If you go inside the food court, it's always filled. There's never seats open up there. There's always people eating.
And here's the best part about Costco. The CEO of Costco has admitted, and the people have questioned about it. They are losing money by selling their hot dogs at that price. But the CEO is like, you better not fucking change that
Yeah,
price of that hot dog.
It'll be in an uproar. America will fall apart if the price of the Costco hot dog changes.
Because for $1.50, you get that dog and a soda. That's the best deal you can
Yep.
get. And that dog, it's like that fucking long.
Exactly.
Like you get the bun and that shit's sticking out both ends.
And some people are eating it before they go shopping. It's like, oh, I'm gonna eat, cause it's a little bit of extra before they go. I'm pretty sure, they're losing money on the food side, but on everything else, they're making it up tenfold. Not only from what they're selling, but the membership you got to pay for fucking, it's craziness.
But it's worldwide, so you can use your membership anywhere.
Exactly.
Any Costco you go to, I'm already.
Yeah. Like you were saying, if they change that, price, they're being an uproar. Like when the Cracker Barrel logo changed.
Yeah, people were mad. Or when Aunt Jemima, the bottle too, for that
shit, yeah.
changed. She's not on it anymore.
Nope.
It's racist.
That stayed that way. But see, I was going to mention we missed the whole Cracker Barrel debacle because since the last podcast episode, since then and now, Cracker Barrel, the logo lost the cracker and the barrel, and they now gained it back. They reverted the logo back to the original because it caused such an uproar.
Well, yeah, especially for people out in the East and stuff, because it's Cracker. I've never eaten there, and I've seen videos online. The food looks good, but that's more of an East Coast thing.
Yeah,
Cracker Barrel.
It's not even just a food place. It's half food and then half like furniture store. You go in and buy
What?
it's like wicker furniture and it's like all like weird tchotchkes and shit. Yeah, it's a weird.
Oh, some real country bumpkin stuff.
Exactly. That's why Cracker Barrel is a foundational institution of America, and if we change anything about it, we're gonna rot as a country from the inside out.
Where else can you get a serving of biscuits and gravy while shopping for a wicker chair?
Yeah, you send your kids off while you're eating your dinner. They're going in the shop eating penny candies or doing whatever the fuck.
Oh, I love me it's a nice biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah, fucking sop it all up with that white sausage gravy.
There's a great restaurant chain that I've eaten at before. It's like a diner. It's called Huckleberries.
Ooh.
And I love Huckleberries. I went out to San Diego recently last week. I'll talk about two in a bit. On a trip, because Nick went on a cruise. I went to San Diego, and we were going to go to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
But we had to try to save some money. Save a little bit of money, so we changed some plans, and we went to San Diego instead. But there's a great restaurant on the way there in Escondido. It's a restaurant that I ate at before a few months ago up in Fresno, because it's not here anywhere near us, this restaurant, except for the one in Escondido. It's a great diner, and I had a plate of biscuits and gravy with a fucking sloppy, meaty, barbecue-y sandwich.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to tell you, man, biscuits,
fucking huge.
that fluffy,
Nice.
that big, two of them.
Always got to get two biscuits.
Doused in that sausage gravy. That's like our Cracker Barrel. It's like Huckleberries.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. So, and the lemonade there, they got like boysenberries and fruit mixed in with it all the time, and they give you in mason jars. They're like this tall.
Oh fuck yeah!
If you order one, like, here you go.
Nice and classic. Make you feel like you're in the South.
Oh, it's beautiful. And they let you for your refill. They give you to-go cups.
Ooh, that's pretty sick. Nice.
Yes.
Oh, it's always good when they give you the drinks to go. Cause you're gonna want to sip that nice little blueberry lemonade when you're driving about.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Delicious times.
I love diner food, like Denny's. I like Denny's more than IHOP, but I'm a classic. Well, I say classic, but I like diner foods. Like mom and pop places. Just like, well, Denny's a little different.
Denny's is shitty generic,
generic,
mass-produced diner, but it's it's got its own feel to it.
We've had some good laughs and shared a few giggles at Denny's in our time.
Yeah. I haven't been to an IHOP in a while, so I can't compare them as well. But I feel like IHOP is higher quality and better in general. But
they have better pancakes.
Denny's has the Denny's feel.
Yeah,
you can't go into an IHOP at 2 a.m. and
high as shit
and get a plate of chicken tenders and fries and a side of buffalo sauce and barbecue and ranch.
That's why you get the sampler, because you get the fries,
the
onion rings, the wings,
sampler,
the mozzarella sticks.
Delicious.
Oh,
all at once.
Price.
And then you order
your entree, which you can't finish because obviously you ate like 5 fucking chicken tenders and then 4 onion rings. They're big too. They're not
Yeah,
small.
they're pretty large.
Yeah, then you got to take your entree home. I'll have this for breakfast tomorrow, and they know that's what they're doing. They
Yep.
know that.
It's never as good. And you take the giant shit in the morning, you're like, oh man, it smells the same as when it went in.
Yeah, that's why I eat Taco Bell the day after that, because that way it really flushes me out.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Taco Bell.
You're white. You like Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's one of the first things we had when we came back from the cruise, like 2 days later, because we were just like fucking tired. It's like, yeah, let's talk about fucking quick and easy.
Hey, who doesn't like a Taco Bell?
Real Mexican food.
Yeah, well, it's the real. It's SoCal Mexican food.
Not even. It's just garbage.
It's just pretty.
It's just fantasy garbage.
It's fancy garbage. Let's be honest. But
no, fantasy garbage.
Oh, fantasy.
Made up garbage. Same 5
up.
ingredients mixed in different ways. We all know how it goes at the Bell.
Yeah, but you still go there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because you know damn well those cinnamon bites are pretty good. You're like,
I've no, there's like little cinnamon twists, like crunchy fucking garbage.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, they have
Del Taco has the what I fucking love, the
chicken roll
caramel cheesecake bites.
Oh,
that's what those are. Yeah, nice and fucking hot and gooey and
really make you feel like a fat ass.
Oh yeah.
But
I was feeling like a fat ass on that cruise.
How did you enjoy your cruise? Where did you start?
Boy,
your cruising, your journey. Let's go over it.
Let's go through it day by day, step by step. Day one.
Day one. Oh, is it bad?
Day one.
Oh no, this is all right.
We were excited. We got to go to Long Beach. We get up at 8 a.m. Cruise is leaving. Well, you got like the 10 or 10:30 like boarding times, even though you still got to wait and fucking sign it, whatever, with your passport and wait until they call people, whenever. So day one, get up in the morning. My girlfriend's mom is driving us from here to Long Beach. We're driving, getting there. Once we get there, it's like the port of Long Beach is weird. It's like all like the industrial and like trucking port. And next, like the pier and shit. It's like
I've been there. It's it's odd.
A little weird. We get there, we're driving through. We get there, and we notice that there's no cars parked there. There's no cars parked around, and there's no people standing around. And there's no ship in the dock besides the Queen Mary, which is always there. We show up, and we're like, "What the fuck is happening? Were we too early?" My girlfriend looks at the tickets. Oh, we're a day early. It sails on Sunday, not Saturday. So day one becomes day 0.
So you spend the day in LA.
So we're like, it's like, oh fuck, all right. So you get a room at some fucking
motel,
shitty little hotel in Long Beach. It's like, all right, we're gonna go to that. So you get there, get in the room, get up there. You know, there's fucking cracked out drug addicts, homeless people fucking around.
Yeah, you got to fight them off with a stick.
Yeah, it's whatever. You know, we get up to a room to put the shit in there. It's like, all right, fine, whatever.
But you try to make a day out of it,
yeah,
right?
It's like, all right, so we'll find some food somewhere. So there's like a little, like right on the corner where this little hotel is, this place called like the Rose something. It's like, it seems like a nice little place. We're looking around. We're going to see some options. So we walk around a couple blocks around. We're like, no, let's go back to that place. So we go back, we wait in line, and it's a bustling, popular place. It's kind of small though. So there's a line coming out the door, and it's hot. So we're standing there in line,
sweating,
for 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, and the line's not moving whatsoever, even though we've seen at least 3 groups of 2 people coming out. Line is not moving.
Damn.
If maybe the first group got in, so we're standing there. And, it's hot and humid. And my girlfriend, she's a somewhat tinier lady. So, of course, she passes out. She gets super hot, overheated in line. And they forgot water and shit and ice. And it's like a whole big fucking
Was she
thing.
legit passed out?
Yeah. It's so fucking hot. But then she was fine. She's like, fuck this. We're just going to walk back to the room because it's right around the corner. So then we walk back. Get up there. We order from McDonald's. So I walk like a block down the street, get McDonald's. Fucking, I dropped my pen, damn it. What happened? I get in McDonald's. We did the order online.
And then you pass out.
Yeah, I pass out. Get to McDonald's. I'm saying that. It's this order. And it's like, oh, I'm not seeing it in the system. And they go through for like fucking 3 minutes.
Oh my
God. And the general manager, or like tech guy, he's like, oh yeah, this has been happening all day. Just to get online orders, sometimes it just doesn't go through. And it's like, oh, was it a McDouble? I'm like, it was a McDouble, and it was this, and then this. And it's like, oh, okay. And they put it in, and they go through. It's like, come back. It's like, oh, so it was a McDouble then? I'm like,
oh my God.
McDouble and this.
Yes, a McDouble.
They go through, and like 15 minutes later, then I get it because they got to put the fucking thing in and do it. And they come back. Okay, then I get it. I fucking walk back. And we're in there eating or whatever. And then she's fine. We're chilling there. And then we just stay in the room all day. Because we're also in the shitty like downtown. There's like nothing to do. There's construction going on. There was a bar we did go to later. We did go to a bar later, and it was a pretty nice place. They were playing some good music. It was had like the pool tables in the back.
Oh, that's fun.
Not a dive, but just like
it was a chill vibe.
Yeah, it was bar-y. There was some some not tough guys, but just like people, some dudes in there I wouldn't want to tangle with.
You bought him a drink.
Playing pool. Nah, there was one guy in there who was like a veteran guy, and he was like
loud.
not too loud, but he would be. He would always say "yes, sir" when he was responding to like his friends, people there, and it's. I guess he was one of those guys who has random conversations with people at the bar, and it wasn't us.
no.
The guy next to us, he was talking to him, and yeah, I was like, all right, we gotta get the fuck out of here before he starts talking to us.
Before
So
he starts talking
we
to
got
us,
our
and then
few drinks got out of there.
he's real friendly when
Oh,
he
yeah.
drinks. I've seen those people before, and I beat up those people before.
I've seen those guys, and I've been that guy before.
I've been that guy before.
So yeah, there we go. Back to the room. Spend the rest of the day there watching King of the Hill and shit. That's where the King of the Hill binge starts. It's we're in there. And
That's
like,
one way to do it.
Yeah,
Just get high and just watch King of the
and
Hill
I wanted
all
to get
day.
her into King of the Hill, so we're watching, it, and she's like, "Oh, it's pretty funny." I'm like, "Yeah, see." It was the episode where where Dale is because Nancy is fucking John Redcorn.
Obviously.
So it's the episode where it's like I don't know, but they stop fucking, or it's like Hank and Peggy, they win the trip to dinner. So it's like Peggy's like, "We're gonna take another cup of Hank," and it's like it ends up being Dale and fucking what's her name,
Nancy.
and they go and they have the romantic evening. It's funny, one scene it's like Nancy at the bar and Dale comes up to her. It's like, "Hey there, pretty lady," and then the bartender's like, "Sir, she's not interested," and she's like, "No, it's okay. I know him. He's my husband."
All sad and
Yep.
shit.
And then they have a nice romantic night, and then they go home and Nancy's a little drunk, and she fucks Dale, and she wakes up in the morning. She's like, "Oh, I can't believe I cheated on John Redcorn," and then it's a whole thing. And John Redcorn's like, "I'm 40, I don't need this," and then Nancy falls into crisis because she's in love with Dale. She's and their relationship's going good, and then
I'm in love with Dale. She's
Yeah.
not fucking. She's just using him.
but it's where he bonks. John Redcorn comes into the window. He's like, "Nancy," and then Dale like bonks him in the head. And he's like,
Bonk.
"Oh no, I killed John Redcorn." Then he wakes up and just leaves, and it's the whole thing. It's a love triangle. And he's like, "It's like John Redcorn, I want you to keep treating my wife. She's treating her headaches with his ancient medicine. He's using his medicine." And then it's like Dale is like being friends.
That's a big syringe, John Redcorn.
Dale's friends with John Redcorn. He's like, he's fixing my headaches too. And it's a whole weird thing. It was a good episode.
That's one of my favorites. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that episode.
It's a very
I've
good.
seen every episode of King of the Hill, so anytime someone brings it up, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
It's fun times. Season one's kind of, if any anime show's kind of iffy, because I just remember like everyone's voices in season one are all like slower and like less emotion to them. Especially like Bobby has like no emotion in his voice like at all.
Well, it's the first season. They're trying to figure it out.
Dale has like none. Dale is just like this the whole time.
You know?
Only later does he be like, "Hey, what?" He gets crazy, But in the first season, he's real. He still has like crazy mindset, but he's real like monotone about everything.
It was real dry humor that they were going for in that
Yeah.
first season.
Then they started getting into it. It's like, all right.
They started adding some flavor and they started getting moist.
And then they get the propaniacs. Propaniacs.
Oh my god, no.
Baby did a bad thing. That was the next episode, I think, is after that one.
What was that guy's name? Shirley, right?
No,
With
it's
the mutton chops.
It's not Bill. It's
No, it's another fat loser.
It's something. It's some weird like name that's not a name.
Yeah, some weird.
Yeah, baby did a bad thing.
I remember Hank's boss. What was his name?
Mr. Strickland.
Yeah, Mr. Good old Buck Strickland. Buck Strickland.
And then Hank gets promoted manager. He's like, "I love you, Mr. Strickland." And then he loses the promotion.
Yeah, don't touch it. He gets all uncomfortable and shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, he was prideful. He wanted to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, he really appreciated becoming a manager of Strickland Propane. But that was day 0. Day 1.
All right, so let's hear about this day one.
So the next day, we get there, we get the Uber going down. We're stuck in there for like 15 minutes. We're getting to the ports. We're like there,
And the ship's there, right?
Yeah, the
Everyone's
ship's there. It's all packed. We get there. We got the drink package, which is like $500 a ticket. But that's because you're just getting free drinks. That's
Unlimited.
I think it's unlimited water bottles and drinks. You can get like one of each. It's like water. You can only get it once every 5 minutes though. You can't be like, "Oh, give me 5 waters." You can only get one at a time.
One bottle, one.
But every 5 minutes you can get another water. So that's fine.
It's easy.
And the alcoholic drinks is one every half hour. So which
Ooh.
I thought it was an hour, which is even that wasn't bad. But every half hour,
That's deadly.
you can kill a drink, and it was. So we get there. It's like 11 a.m. So okay, time for our first drink. So we go to the
Hey,
Havana.
you're on the cruise. Best time to do it.
We go to the Havana spot, and I'm getting every single drink I get is whatever the equivalent of a Long Island is. So whatever has rum, tequila, and vodka in it, or gin, any combination of those three together, that's what I'm getting every single time. Because as we talked to a lady a few days later on the cruise, on like we started on like Sunday and it ended the Saturday after that, and it went on like Friday, I think there was like some lady. She was like, "Man, these drinks suck." It's just, especially if you're getting the frozen ones, because it was like they had like frozen drinks too.
Ah,
Yeah, but it is like real sugary shit. It's like fruit juices and puree mixed with liquor, and then But I could tell she was getting the shitty drinks, like the fancy ones that taste good. If you're drinking like I am, then you're getting your money's worth. Because yeah, because like I said, getting the Long Islands, everything together, the cruiser, the fucking pirate punch, that had the shit in it.
Ooh, pirate punch sounds good.
It tastes like punch. It was like a Long Island. When you mix those liquors together, it's fucking delicious. But turns out, since we got a room upgrade, we were on like a floor, whatever, like a lower floor, and we got one with a balcony. That fucked up the drink package. So the first drinks we had to pay for, but then we had to wait in line to get that fucking refigured out. That took like 20 minutes, and then once that got done, it retroactively made them cost $0, so we didn't have to pay for them. We retroactively did.
Nice.
So that was the first snafu the first day, and then
pain in the ass.
But then later on the first day, I of course vomited because I drank way too much, and it was also very sugary. So but I only made that mistake once. That was the one and only time I made that mistake.
Because you learn.
Because I learned. The first day was the learning day. We learned that we don't get there a day early. Don't drink too much.
Don't drink too much on the first day.
The elevators are fucked because there's like 15 floors on the ship.
Oh my god!
And there's like a few of them in a row, but we were on floor 14, and there was 2 elevators up there, T and X, but only T was working. So if you were taking the elevator to floor 14 or 50 or whatever, you were getting on T. So T was a little iffy at certain times.
That's why you just took the stairs.
We at certain points I did, go up down the 14 flights. The buffet deck was on deck 10. We were on 14. And
so you got to work for it.
And there's no floor 13 because that's unlucky. So that's only 3 flights to get up and down there. So that's not too bad, And the gym was on floor 12, so that's just right down. And then the closest bar and deck was upstairs on 15. So 1 deck down to get a fucking pump on, 1 deck up to get some drinks.
Easy peasy. And that was your whole trip, just going up and down.
Up and down. Yep, flight stairs.
10th floor.
Seen comedy. They had some comedy shows too. I saw.
Oh, nice.
We saw 3 different comedians. Fucking no name cruise comedians.
Was it good?
Yeah, they were pretty good. They were all right.
Because usually cruise ships are hard to do when you're a comedian. So.
Oh yeah, but I think they'd done the circuit before. They do the cruise circuit. They done so and they each had a PG show because it's kids, so each of the comedians, it was interesting the way they had to do it. They each had I think either like 2 or 4 shows a day, or they each had 2 shows, or some of 2 or 3, and it was like each of the comedians early in the day they'd each have a PG show, right, and then later it'd be the after hours like adult show, like the 18 plus show, and then but they would have like 2 of those. So I think it was like 2 and 2, yeah. So if you missed the first one, you can come back later.
Nice.
It was like not a small-ish room, but it was like 150 people to the room.
That's a good size room.
It's a good size, but it's like the whole ship, So they had to have the 2 shows. But it's interesting because it has to be, I guess in their contract, one of the guys kind of said it has to be the same show. So if you see the PG half-hour show at 5 o'clock, it's the same one at 6. So you're not missing out. So if you see the first one, it's like, I want to go back to see it again. It's like, no, it'll be the same show. So that also helps it for the people who come to the first show, so that it's not like the same people every time.
Yeah, so then they're going to get disappointed. I heard these jokes already.
Exactly.
But they do that every day, though, the same stuff, right?
No, it's a different set. I think, every day was different comedians, too. I think.
Oh, nice.
Or I think, like, the first, 3 days was the same guys. I think those sets might have been different. I don't know. But yeah, for at least the 2 consecutive shows per day, it had to be the same. But yeah, they were pretty all right. The first guy was good. He was I think he had like a mutton chops, and he was kind of like
he looked silly.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine his PG show. I wanted to go see it, but we didn't. It was he was good. He'd done the cruise circuit a couple times. He had some cruise jokes. He was like, "Yep, we know. Yeah, paying for Wi-Fi that doesn't work. Yep, do the whole
shabaddle.
Yeah, but
the easy stuff to get a good laugh real quick.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't bad. Another fun thing we did, I'm going out of the day's order now because there was a lot of shit. There was an art auction that we went to. Yeah, there was a thing on the first day. There was this cool ass fucking sculpture. I think it was bronze or like a copper. It was like a dragon. It was like all handmade. It was like, like a different color, like metals on it. And it was a real cool sculpture. It was like pretty big. And it was a guess the weight sculpture. Whoever guessed the closest to his weight won it. And
Did you guess?
No, I didn't. Well, I guessed, but I didn't get it right. I guessed it was like 94 pounds or something, or that's what the lady who won it. They went through like 10 people who like weren't there. There's like the closest was this person because they did that at the end of the art auction.
Oh, that's so shitty.
So yeah, exactly.
You don't show up for it. Like, come on.
Well, no, they were there the whole time, but of course it was at the end of this like hour and a half art auction. So they fucking left.
Kind of annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess like 86.7, and it was like 94. So.
Damn.
But yeah, but they were
close, kind of.
Yeah, people on this ship, this wasn't like a millionaire's cruise. It was like everyday people. So we were like, yeah, an art auction. We'll see what they have. And the guy was like, all right, this first piece, selling for 16,000. Anyone for 16,000?
16,000.
Yeah, I knew immediately. It's like no one's buying this fucking art. But then they had to incentivize. So it's like, okay. So then he has another piece. It's like, oh, the same total, 16,000 for both these pieces. Or then it's like another piece. And eventually it was like there was like 8 fucking pictures.
Because no one's paying one fucking, unless if it's like a famous artist or something, but no one.
It even was famous artists. It was like well-known people. Well, I don't know who they are, but it's like
Oh, so yeah, wow.
Yeah, but it was still for a whole lot of money. And then he gets to one where he's like, these 2 paintings, $299, $290. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I'll talk.
Please. Because that's reasonable.
Exactly. And even that one, he was like sold like, because they're selling the exact one of these are like prints. It's like one of like 30. So there's like 30, So
okay.
So it was like, all right, all 7 of these paintings for $1,200. Who's taking it? And then there were the people,
Yeah, 1,205.
Yeah, because then it's something, and there was like a lady in front of us. She was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about it." And she was like, obviously, and a lot of it was this one name I know. I forget what his name is, but it's Kincaid. I think it's like Thomas Kincaid or Joseph Kincaid. Fucking garbage. I mean, it's good art, but it's like all he does is like a cabin and like this mountain landscape, and it's like shit your fucking aunt gets. From like Target for like $75. Like fuck Thomas Kincaid, that fucking loser piece of shit. He had so much Kincaid. It's like, throw him another Kincaid. And I'm like, oh god, more Kincaids. Yeah, it was bullshit.
Some people are just boring and bland and don't mind it because they just need something. Like something's got to go there,
Some of it was cool though, but yeah, it was kind of hilarious. I'm sure, and he said like people would buy shit on the auction because it's a cruise ship. There are going to be some rich people on a cruise, but
1,000%.
But buying like fucking $60,000 art on a fucking cruise,
no one's doing that.
You're insane. But again, some people I guess do. But just not on the Carnival cruises.
That sounds like a good time. At some point, I wouldn't mind doing a cruise myself. I mean, it sounds like it'd be a good time. The only thing that probably because the only thing that scares me is because I get motion sickness. Because I've been on boats before and I feel a little sick.
Yeah, you could feel it at a certain point, especially when we were like getting like docked. It was a little bit more rocky because you're sitting instead of moving forward and like going. You're sitting there and it's just the waves.
Yeah, but I bet when that ship was going nice cruise for a while, I bet it felt good.
All right. And sometimes at night though, I was like laying there and you could feel it like, oh god, it was a little intense.
Yeah. Well, you got to get used to the sea.
And you got to just hope you don't get sick, which is what I did. I got one night I had a fucking terrible fever. I don't know what, from maybe just drinking or
that sea fever.
Something, I don't know, but I had a fucking terrible headache and I was just drenched in fucking sweat, like literally soaking wet.
Well, because that's just the pool for fucking for fluid.
It was cool in the room, but I was fucking I came back to the bed I touched and it was like wet with sweat and the pillow was like cold and wet. Oh god,
that's disgusting.
I didn't even drink that much water. I was getting up to like piss every like half hour, just terrible headaches. It was fucking awful.
But you feel fine now.
Yeah, the next day I was like, all right. It was just like through that whole night was just because I couldn't sleep because it was just a headache and sweat. So for that like 4 or 5 hours, it was awful.
You had scurvy. That's probably what it was. You had that scurvy.
Yeah. So no, I was drinking plenty of fruit puree and mixed cocktails. That was all the citrus I needed.
That's fine. Yeah.
But I did also do a lot of reading, whole lot of reading.
What did you read?
Like I said before leaving, I bought the entirety of or the 7-book Witcher series.
And you finished them.
I took the first 2 books and I finished the first one and got most of the way through the second. I'm probably going to finish that second one later today. But yeah, good books, fun times. For people who enjoy the Witcher games, you should read the books. Like when I was reading them, I was like, oh, it's just like playing the game.
You got to relive it through the reading.
Exactly. It was because the first 2 books, at least, it's like it's Tales of the Witcher. So it's not once you get to the 3rd book, that's when it becomes like the
game,
like the main. No, the games take place after even the 7-book series. But once you get to the 3rd book, that's when like the mainline plot starts. First 2 books are like each like big chapter is like a different like story. It's like the first one, the first main chapter of the second book is like, Geralt's thing where they're going to hunt a dragon. It's like the next one is like, this fucking guy who's trying to woo a mermaid. And it's like they're like different tales of the Witcher world, So
Woo a mermaid.
yeah, and then he was like, you got to come up on land. I gave you this, I'll have this potion, make it grow legs. And she's like, no, you got to get in the water, bitch. You gotta get rid of those legs and become a nice hot merman. It was a whole fucking thing. And
There's a back and forth.
yeah, it was really emblematic of or reminiscent of the games because it's not all just killing monsters. There's diplomatic quests and dialogue and trying to make choices and the lesser of evils and shit.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun, especially if you've played the games before, because the games take place after the books, and Geralt has amnesia. It's like him remembering shit, and there's also little nods and shit, especially in Witcher 3. There's tons of nods to the books in Witcher 3. Like from reading, I was like, oh yeah, that happens. That's this guy, this character. He comes back later. This is a reference to that.
Oh, so you already knew after
Yeah.
playing the game. Like,
Yeah.
I see how it ties in
Yeah,
more.
but it's all just like little stuff like that. Like there's this one character, Yennefer, she has a giant stuffed unicorn that her and Geralt like to fuck on, and that's mentioned in the books. And then in Witch 3 in the game, there's like a throwaway line where it's like, "Hi, remember her giant stuffed unicorn?" And it's like, enough about that. We got to do this. So it's like, if you've read the books, it's like, oh, I remember that.
I remember that unicorn.
Yeah, or like minor characters, like they reappear and they have minor little plots and shit in the games. It's fun times.
I'd fuck on a unicorn.
Oh yeah, I would too, especially if it was a giant stuffed one.
Comfy.
Yeah, very very comfy.
Extra
unicorns.
cushion for the pushing.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Any other crazy shit happened? Ate pizza a lot on the cruise.
They had a lot of pizza. Well, there was a buffet,
yeah,
right?
it was a buffet, and then there was a couple restaurants too. Like in the back was a pizza. You just walk up and say, "Oh, you be 2 pepperonis or 2 cheeses." You just hand it, and you're going. Solve.
Oh, nice.
Good shit. Some places were extra, but if you had certain packages, But it was
No.
mostly all free. There was a guy's burger joint on there. It was
Ooh.
pretty all right. Ate there a couple times.
Nice burger.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good smash burgers.
Oh, I love me a nice smash burger. Now,
Yeah.
is it a? Yeah, I'm a little picky about my smash burger. When you say smash burger, is it like they barely smash it and it's still thick, or is it smash where it's got that lace where it's nice and thin on the side?
Nah, it's still a little thick. Not true. Not super,
But they
super
like
flat, but-
slightly smashed it.
Yeah, they're pretty solid. Pretty solid
Nice.
burgers. Pretty solid burger.
You know what? Speaking of burgers, you know what place actually surprised me with their fried chicken burger?
Ooh, what's that?
Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, Jack
Now, I know
Jack in the Box does have the best chicken in the fast food game. The
It's
best, the crunchiest, most flavorful, seasoned, the best chicken in the game has Jack
I
in
was
the Box.
so
Yes.
surprised when I first had it. I'm like, oh, let me try that chicken sandwich, and that shit's big. I
Yep.
was just like, wow, this is
Yeah,
fucking delicious.
their chicken nuggets, their tenders, chickens, perfect, really juicy, really juicy chicken. Fucking
Curly
good.
fries, best curly fries in the game too.
Very true.
Arby's got curly fries too, but that Jack in the Box curly fry.
I love curly fries, but I think regular fries are superior because you get more of them.
Yeah, you do get more of them because they're they're not curled
Yeah,
up.
you can
so-
have a long ass curly fry, and that takes the place of like 3, 4, 5 fries, and that kind of fucks up a fry game.
That's why you get the large curly fry.
Yes, or you get both. You get a medium fry and a medium curly fry.
Ooh, you mix it.
Yeah, do a little mix and match. Yeah, or you can
Ooh.
get a large fry, curly fry, and onion rings. Go home, dump in a bowl, and then
Or you ask them to put the whole an order of curly fries to fill up a bucket. You bring a bucket. Can you fill this bucket with curly fries?
those bags you got? Yeah, fill it with fries.
Fill it up.
Fill it up, bitch.
I bet they probably would do it. They'd be like, this is probably like 12 orders of curly fries. Yeah, that's
I
probably.
don't even know. They'd probably do it like by fucking thing. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then
All
figure
right,
it
it's
out.
about 6 orders. Here you go.
I thought you were gonna say, go up to the window. Yeah, get the fries, just shove them in my mouth. I'm just gonna go and just dump them in right out of the fryer.
Just throw the bag at me.
Throw it
Weeby.
at me. Make me feel like a piece of shit.
Give me a cup of oil on the side too. I'm gonna sip
Oh,
that on
yeah.
my way home.
It burns so good.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ah.
Jack in the Box, though, best chicken. Carl's Jr., best jalapeno poppers.
They are crispy, crunchy, and juicy.
Yep, and because it's not a jalapeno, it's just like dices of jalapeno in the cheese. Because
Yeah,
some jalapeno poppers, like at Jack in the Box, you'll bite it, and then you pull out all the jalapeno with it.
and then that's it.
That's never good. And I don't want to have to be like, to like focus on taking a big crunch just to make sure I bite through it.
Or you
Yeah.
put the whole thing in your mouth, but that's
Or just-
annoying
yeah,
too.
just pop the whole thing. So you're like, it's too hot.
Or you get a couple of those poppers and you put it in your burger.
Dip it in your shake, yeah. I put it in my burger. I've done that at like Carl's Jr. Put some poppers in my burger.
You know you're real fat when you're talking about the different ways you eat food at fast food places.
Oh yeah, it's great times.
I saw a guy one time when I went to Jack in the Box. I was eating in that day, and he
Nice.
ordered like like a sourdough jack or like the regular burger, and he ordered like 3 crunchy tacos, because they had the tacos there.
Hell
And
yeah.
then like I get my food and I sit down. I see this guy at the table over me. He has his food. He's like he opens his burger and he like puts 2 tacos in that burger
Nice.
and he just closes it off. He's like, all right. He's like happy and prideful with himself. He's like,
Yeah, those tacos are very, first of all, very greasy. The greasiest shits. If you ever get those tiny tacos, that's just a fucking bucket of grease, basically.
for the most part,
But
yeah.
they're also very thin, so you can layer them and stack them on a burger. I'd imagine, yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
Not to, I've had Taco Bell tacos before, or not Taco Bell, Jack in the Box tacos before, and when you're down a few bucks, but you need to eat something to get through the day,
When
you're
you're
like,
leaving high school at the end of the day and you got $3 in your pocket.
you can get 2 tacos and then you'll be happy because they got
Easy.
that free hot sauce. So
Oh yeah. Before we get off Jack in the Box, their sausage breakfast burrito, fucking phenomenal.
their
Can't go
breakfast
wrong.
food. Jack in the Box is like that's a slept on fucking fast food place. You got to eat there.
Yeah, it is.
Jack knows what he's talking about.
Yep, he popped out of that box with some delicious deals.
I remember all the Jack in the Box commercials back in the day with the guy who had the hat on.
Yeah,
the
Jack
helmet.
himself.
Jack himself, and he was in the tuxedo, and he was
Yeah.
just talking about fucking Jack in the Box.
Yeah, he was spitting facts, spitting true game.
I want this hat.
Yeah,
I wanna wear his hat one day.
Cone. Back to the cruise for one more thing though. We also had a dining package on the
Oh,
cruise, so every night we can go to a not really a dining package. It was just you would just have to make. Well, actually, no, I think it was. Yeah, we did. No, it was times. You could set up times. Everyone had their own table, so every day if you went, you'd sit at the same table.
Hmm.
So I think it was either the first day, or it was probably the first day. We go and we show up a little bit late. I think it was at like
Mhm.
it starts. The doors open at like 5:30 for
For
the
the
first
food.
dining. For the dining area for like
For the-
sitting
yeah,
for
yeah,
sit down
yeah.
dining. We actually order and you go in there, you get light of your seat, and it's like I said, it's all tables with numbers on them, and some of them like a big rounder table. I'm sure they put like a couple different groups there. If they have like groups of like 3, they'll like put like 2 groups of 3 at a big round table, or something just to fill up on space, or like
Uh-huh,
like a Benihana. You sit at the big table, it's like 3 families. We had a kind of similar setup, but it was one long table.
Oh,
Yes, one long table.
I don't like where this is going.
Seats on either side. It was just me and my girlfriend. So we and by the time we got there, it was 5 seats on either side, which were cramped kind of close together. By the time we got there, seats, the pairs of seats 1, 2, 3, and 5 were taken. So we were sitting in the middle on
Of
either
this
side
big-ass
of this
table.
long table, and we're looking at each other, right? But then the person next to me is probably like, I think right here. Yes, I think I was sitting here, and the name
That's
was
so
right
close.
here. Yes.
That's disgusting.
Yes,
There's
it
no
was.
room.
And we were just looking at each other. Like, I don't even know if we ordered yet. We sat down and we were like, she was like, "You want to get the fuck out of here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here." We
That's
just
so-
got up and left.
You see, that works if it's like a big ass family.
Yes.
But then if it's just you two, and then you're just like that almost feels like it's an insult to the families who are eating there. Like, who are these bozos?
Yeah,
Like,
and then, but I guess in the table with us, I found out like a few days later there was like a group of 3, and I think they were in like a polycule. They were like all 3 together, but it was one of those things where like the dude kind of like bigger and dumpier, and he had like a missing tooth, and he was like, "Oh, you're kind of like a fucking." You're like an Alabama 6, So it's like him, and then his one chick, and then another chick. And I think the one chick, she was the intermediary. They weren't in a relationship together. The 2 chicks were together, and the one chick and the guy were together. So
there's a weird throuple going on.
so I mean, it was so it's like it's the 3 of them, right?
Right,
So it's the guy and the girl together, and then the other girl.
With the other
together.
girl.
Yeah, but I'm sure these 2, the second girl and the guy, I'm sure they didn't do anything together. Just because of both of their vibes, I could tell. It's like this is a throuple because of that middle chick. She is the glue holding this together. If it wasn't for her, none of that would be happening.
Wow.
It was an interesting dynamic that I observed there, and I'm like, wow.
At that point, why do you got to stoop? Like that feels like you're just like lying to yourself
Yeah.
at that point.
It's
Like,
like
I love her, but like
The 2 are putting off like roommate vibes, like not even close roommates, people who live in the same house together. That's what the other 2 vibes. And I was like, wow, that's. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, because the only
like
way
they were
for,
friendly, I think, like friendly enough, but like not. They weren't like into each other like they were into the one girl.
the middle girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. See, with relationships like that, everyone's got to be really into each other
Yes.
for it to work well.
Like my girlfriend, one of her friends, they were in like I think they were in like a 4-person like fucking thing, and I think they're all like but they might not be like fucking chicks. I think I don't know the dynamics, but I think they are all like like cool with each other, like in a way that makes sense, not like this.
Yeah, not uncomfortable.
It's not like 2 and 2 and like 1 from the 2 are together. It's like no, it's yeah. Yeah,
If
it
anything,
was it was weird.
that middle girl's probably just a whore.
No, she seemed pretty down to earth. She's cool. She was like a classic hard. She was a classic hardworking Mexican. You know,
Oh wow.
she bought a house. Apparently, she bought a house, but that her dad's friend, her cousin, her brother are living in. So classic.
Only way to afford it.
Classic hardworking Mexican. And then her mom came back and lived there too. And her mom's a piece of shit. That I heard that from the guy. It was so funny. And then the other girl, the alt girl, she was taking hits of like her pen in the dining room, but she was doing it sneaky. She was doing like and then like the really long extended hits so that you can't even see the smoke. She's doing like those hits, and I was like, oh, I fucking
Yeah, but that's the kind of woman who's like fantastic in bed.
Yeah.
Because her life is a mess, but in that moment where like that, however long that 30 minutes or whatever, they're in control of that world and in that moment. So
she had the vibe. I could tell she was definitely even though she wasn't in this poly whatever, she was definitely a lesbian. She was into chicks. I could tell this
but
one
then she
girl.
had that guy just following her.
Well, no, because they were all together. They must have. The guy and the girl must have gotten together first, and then this alt chick came into it and then joined it. Because I don't know, but but again, this is just me observing like the couple two interactions I had. We didn't talk to them at all. We were just over here because again we were at the same table.
Right.
Yeah.
But was the Alabama guy hot or was he
No,
just fat?
no, he was a little bit fat. Like I said, missing a tooth, kind of like shitty facial hair. Like it wasn't like patchy, but it was just like it wasn't a beard. It was just kind of.
He
was there.
He probably bought the tickets for the cruise for them.
Probably the girl who bought the house. That seems like, or maybe they all put together.
Well,
but she was definitely the breadwinner, of that whole thing.
Damn. Yeah,
and then there was the other guy that was there. There was another couple there. On the first day we went, I never saw them again, so I don't know what happened. There was another guy there, and we showed up on that second day. Or the third day, whatever. We sat in the one end, and he was sitting alone at the other. And I guess I was like, oh, his girlfriend's like in the bathroom, whatever. And then the throuple showed up, and like, oh, where's your girlfriend? And he's like, oh, she's getting a massage, and they're like, oh, she's coming after, and she was like, nah. So he was just eating dinner alone at the dining table, and they were all talking because they made friends with each other.
That's so sad because
that's what I was thinking. That's
because obviously she's just getting her fucking coochie eaten out by that other girl.
No,
so.
No, this is a separate guy. Yeah, a separate guy.
Well,
yeah.
But he walked up to that group of people. With
he was part of the whole table, and he was the first one there. No, we were actually the first ones there, and we picked the end of the table, and he was like, oh, I'll sit over here at the other end. And then and then the three showed up, and then they sat down. Yeah, and then the next day, or the next time we ate there, that guy's girlfriend was there, and I could also tell like they're not 100% either. There's some.
Oh my god!
There's some underlying shit going on.
A lot of people fucking depressed going on this cruise.
Not even depressed. Just not in the best way. But again, this is just my. Observation.
This is your observation of it.
This is just me just imagining these people's lives. But I feel like I'm a good judge of body language, and
Yeah, you got one. You got one.
I got a body, and I speak at least one language. So that's that was interesting. And then of course a plethora of fat people. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're on the sea, and then everything's easy and accessible for you. It's unlimited food, so
yeah.
And they're damn well they're not doing the gym out there.
No, definitely not. They're in that buffet all the time. I thought about the showers too. It's pretty small showers. I thought how unfortunate for these big fat fucks to be in these not only tiny bathrooms but tiny showers they probably can't even fit the entirety of their bodies in.
Yeah, they gotta like flip themselves so they get the other side. Like time to scrub this ass.
They got the diagonal handlebars. So they can have a chair in there to pull themselves up. They need to afterwards. That's what it's there for. Why else are there just poles in the shower? Why else are there diagonal poles in the shower? It's for when fat folks are sitting down, they grab it and they pull themselves up.
It's for old people, Nick. It's not
and for fat people. hey, old people can be fat too.
Yeah, that is true. But if you're that fat and old, you're not living that long.
Yeah, whenever I see those, I don't think of old people. I just think of the fat people.
Yeah, well, I use them, so
yeah.
You don't need to out me like that.
Yeah, I have a shower chair.
It's nice. Look, you don't have to struggle with not fitting in your shower every morning.
I wonder if they had to bring their own chair, if they brought like a fold-out chair, if they're like, can I get a chair delivered to the room? If they explain why. It's like, yeah, why do you need a chair? Well, you see, I can't stand for long periods of time, such as showering. So I got to put a chair in there so I can take a rest while I'm showering.
That's so sad at that point if you just can't stand up for a long period of time. Like, what are you doing, man?
But good thing it was a detachable shower head, so they could get up and underneath the
Oh,
folds.
clean their
As need
folds.
be,
Yeah.
just underneath their gunt.
Clean their shitty assholes with all the diarrhea.
Yep. They sit there, and I'm sure there's a hole in the chair in case you have diarrhea in the shower, so it goes down, and you use the shower head, and you just put it under the hole, so it shoots
Yeah,
up
just
into you.
clean yourself
Yeah,
up.
it's like a bidet. Yeah.
There's probably some people who do shit in their shower. You might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, especially
right
if
then and
it's a
there.
nice liquidy shit, it'll just go right down the drain.
Yeah, you can't do it if it's solid. You can't.
Well, you can, but that's
Well, yeah, you don't.
that's a test of your plumbing.
Yeah, well, test your plumbing, and if you're brave enough to squeeze it down with your foot.
Well, you're already in the shower, you can just clean it off.
Yeah, but then all the germs spread everywhere too.
Yeah,
That's why you got to close your toilet bowl when you flush your shit.
I've been doing that.
You've been doing
I've been.
that.
I know, but the shit
Bacteria
particles.
just flies everywhere.
Yep, it'll fly everywhere regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bacteria is quite magical in that way.
But it's a good time having a trip.
Yeah.
We've going on a fun trip. What places did
Oh
you
yeah,
go through?
we went to first to Cabo. We went to Cabo for 2 days. 2 days in Cabo,
Beautiful.
and then a day in Ensenada.
Oh, how was that?
It was all right. Yeah, like you're like, oh, how was that?
Yeah, how was that? It's Sonata. I don't think that's those are murky waters.
Yeah, it was okay. Definitely, we had this is the day after my terrible fever, I think. So we got like a hour. It was like an hour and 45 minutes, like excursion. It was like 45 minutes, like a little tour around Ensenada. We saw like the universities up there, which are apparently really good universities up there.
Yeah, it's good schooling.
Like the 3 of them over there. Then you get back down into the city, and it's like, oh, this is where all the dregs are.
Yeah.
So we went to like this like main kind of road. And like, all right, we'll meet back at the bus an hour, go to these shops, whatever, get some food because there was like eateries and shit. Literally every single store. Hey, come take a look. Hey, come. Do you want to look? Hey, come.
They know you got money. They're like,
Yep.
come by.
But and nothing makes me want to go in a store less than someone telling me to come inside. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, come take a look. Doesn't cost a look. You can take a look all you want. It's like that makes me want to interact with you even less.
Even
Shitty Mexican
less.
man.
Don't fucking talk to me. I don't want to.
Yep.
You're gonna fucking rip me off.
And of course, I don't like confrontation, so I'm like, oh, no, thank you. I'll be like, yeah, maybe when we come back, I give them some sort of a response, which makes them go on more. It's like, oh, no, and I just keep further answers. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know they're like, oh, this fucking gringo piece of fucking
shit.
fucking stab that guy, motherfucker. I see you tonight, yeah. And I imagine that is what every single one of them are saying. So it's
1,000%.
constant.
1,000%.
But we stopped at this place to eat. It was pretty good. It was a nice place. We got some tequila too. We got some coffee flavored tequila.
Oh yeah, real Mexican.
Do you want to try some?
You have some?
Yeah.
No, coffee makes my heart feel weird.
Okay.
I can't have too much caffeine. It makes my heart feel weird.
Oh,
well, I stopped drinking coffee.
It's like coffee. Well, even a little shot glass, or even
I'll
a little
sip. I'll have a sip.
A little shitty plastic taped on metallic Cabo thing.
First of all, why is this behind a pillow on your couch?
Because I was putting it there to show off. Yeah, we got that.
I was about to say it's a weird place to keep it if you just have it.
We got that as part of a set. It looks like a metal engraving, but it is actually shitty plastic pasted in color to look like a metal engraving.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
Yeah,
we're just looking at it. It looks cool.
I like the colors.
In the plastic it was wrapped in. It
For
looks
you guys
cool.
at home watching this, bam.
Yeah, it's a nice purple one. There was also a green and red one. We also got this lighter with the same.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The same plastic shitty wrapping that you can see is slightly coming off right here. It's like yeah, just very shitty plastic.
I mean, can you take it off the lighter?
Yes, but I think it's glued on, so you gotta like re-glue it. It's not meant to take on and off.
I mean, it feels cool in your hand.
It does. It's meant to replicate metal, so yeah, it's kind of cool. And it was a bundle with that lighter, 2 of these shot glasses, and what goes better with the lighter?
His knife.
Then an ashtray with a similarly shitty pasted on plastic decal.
Wow, yeah,
not even.
It's not even center.
Not even center.
It's fucking crooked.
Very off center, crooked at the edges.
The glass piece itself is not too bad.
You
That's
can tell it's
nice,
made in Mexico. We went to a glass blowing factory in Cabo too. It was pretty sick.
Wow.
We got to see him blow glass and make some shit, make a drunken tortoise. He was holding a tequila bottle with the hat on. It was cool.
Yeah, good old Mexicans. That's what they do.
Yeah, we went on a cruise, or on a cruise. We went on a boat excursion. We saw the arch in Cabo, the Cabo Arch, which is like I'm sure you've seen pictures of it. It's like a rock formation in the ocean. It's an arch.
I've seen it.
The Scooby Doo rock. There's one of those. You see it like from an angle from behind. It looks like the back of Scooby Doo's head, like a Doberman. There's a couple other ones like a gargoyle. There was like a lady's face on like the side of like a thing. It was just a really cool fucking beach. It was like these 2 like big rock formations, and one of the rock formations was like the lady I was talking about. It's like a silhouette or like a side profile. You can see like her nose and and between it was like this long. It was like this beach between them. And I was like, oh, it was a part
Whoa.
of this island. It was in the middle of nothing, but it was just super cool. And like it'd be like a spot of like a final boss, like a video game. It'd be like a
Huh.
secret boss, like a chest there, like yeah, it was cool. It's really sick. We saw turtles. It was sick as fuck.
That was the best part of the trip. You saw turtles,
Yeah,
and then you ate them afterwards.
yeah. They came up right up next to the boat, which is awesome.
Then you fish them up and like put
Yeah.
them in the pie.
Just smacked their cock around a little bit. We saw some sea lions. Saw a little sea lion boner pop out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a dog's red rocket. It's nice and pink.
But it's a blue rocket.
That'd be crazy if it had a nice deep blue vein in it.
Oh.
That'd be
He had some
uncomfortable.
thick cums, that's for sure.
Thick cummy wummies for that boy.
Speaking of cummies, I got to piss and I can't hold it no more.
Piss all that cum out.
I'll be right back.
Let's go piss cum together. That was a lot of cum you pissed out.
Hey man, sometimes I've been backed up for a few days, so
Oh yeah, it gets nice and crusty in there. I had a weird piss
on the cruise.
On the cruise, yeah. I don't know if it was cum related or not. Because I don't remember coming too long before that. But it was like one of the split ones, but it was split for a while. It was like 2 whole seconds. It was split. And I was like, wow, that was fucking awful. Yeah.
Was it painful?
No, it wasn't like a super strong piss either. It was maybe like a 30% bladder filled piss. So,
but did you record it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll show you to you afterwards if you're interested. If you want to see the stream.
Well, no, that's the only reason why I'm here.
Oh, well,
this is the question I've been waiting for you to ask.
Well, I'll make sure to show you that piss stream after this. But before we can do that, we got to get to some musical recommendations.
Boy, a good old music recommendation.
Yes,
I will recommend a song. This is from I don't know if I probably recommended this band before, but it's a popular band. I've been listening to a lot of the Strokes, a lot of their older albums. And one song that I really like from their first album is called "Last Night." It's a song just about talking about like it's a guy who's basically just in a relationship dealing with a one night stand. So like what happened last night, and then Julian Casablanca's voice, the lead singer, has that nice rasp voice into it. So whenever he says "last night," it's fucking.
Hell yeah.
I love the Strokes. One of my favorite bands.
They're a good one. They're a good
I like
band.
the Strokes. I like the Strokes.
Yeah. My recommendation is a song from the great Merle Haggard, not Merle Highchurch or Merle Hightower Highchurch from the Adventure Zone fame. Merle Haggard, his song "Stay Home and Drink." I think that's what it's called. It's about might as well. There's a lot of shit going on. You got your lady mouthing off at you. Don't want you to go out do some bullshit. You don't want to do it. Might as well stay home and drink.
You don't want to listen to her.
Yep. Yeah, could be holding her tonight, but fuck that.
Why hold her when you can hold the bottle?
Why hold her when you can hold a bottle or several?
You got one for each hand.
Yep, maybe even a pipe if you're going to be hanging out with Willie, with good old Mr. Nelson, which Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson have done covers together. I'm sure they've smoked 1 or 2 marijuana cigarettes together in their times.
A couple doobies, I'm sure they have.
A couple doobies with the brothers, even. You never know, but yeah, it's stay. Think I'll just stay here, and I think it's stay here and drink. I forget exactly what it's called, but I'll have the title of it up when I show the image of it. It's that is the official name of the song. Now let's get to that piss video,
guys.
If you enjoyed hearing us talking about this piss video that you're not going to get to see, this is something that is private between me and my buddy Caesar here. We're the only ones that get to see each other piss.
I'll make a post about it on my Instagram story later. I'll post my reaction to it.
Oh yeah,
you won't see it.
Him reacting to me pissing. But if you enjoy hearing us talk about this piss, maybe even hearing that reaction, why don't you give this video a like?
Why don't you forget? Don't forget to get fucking comment down below. If you've ever been on a cruise yourself.
Yeah, or if you've ever taken a piss and shown your homie that video of you pissing.
Comment down some crazy stories of either your homie's pissing or maybe your homie's pissing on a cruise.
Yeah, maybe. I thought about pissing off the edge of the cruise, but our balcony had a kind of railing. I did spit off the edge of it, though. And I kind of hoped it didn't go down into someone's window or someone's face.
It probably did.
Yeah, you never know. But, it's fine. Also, we took our pens on the cruise. We fucking hit them. We took like 2 batteries and like 2 carts. We had them like in like 4 different spots in our bags to make sure.
So in case they take one, like I got the other one. It's fine.
Exactly. The only one they got was my battery, which kind of sucks because my girlfriend had it in like a spot in her bag, and it was the shittiest of the hidden things. So it was, of course, they found that one.
So they took it away?
Yeah, they fucking, of course, yeah. Well, it was when they were like checking our bags. Like,
but they don't give it back to you at the end of the cruise?
There was a spot for it, I think, because we got like a little package that says, oh, you can recover like your not stolen or your contraband or whatever they call it, items back at luggage or security or whatever when you get back to the port. We just didn't.
Well, it's better that they take the battery instead of the cart because that's the worst. So
we took 2 carts anyway. We finished one and then started the other. But
nice.
Yeah, it was. Now we know the spots for next time if we go. We'll get all that shit good and going.
Yeah, that's what I had to do one time on my last trip from Mexico.
Ooh.
I bought a knife, and my mom's just like, well, "Okay, well, we'll hide this somewhere." She put it in one of my short pockets, and then she folded it. Then she folded some other shit over there. Then she put it in like the dead center of the luggage, and put some other clothes around it.
Yep,
Like, all right,
yep.
they won't find it this way.
That's what I did. I put the little pen in my
But did they search that good, or were they just like feeling around a little?
there's an X-ray, I think, and if something comes up on the X-ray, they'll go through it and kind of see. But no, I don't know. I don't know how deep they go depending on their things. Yeah,
Yeah.
put mine in my back pocket of a pants. I fold that up and put it in the middle. Yeah, and surround my other shit, and then other electronics around. So if it does come up as like electronic, it's like maybe it's like part of that.
It's just his headphones. It's all right.
Yeah, it's something. It's something that's going up my butt eventually. If you like things up your butt, why don't you subscribe so we can all enjoy things up our butt together?
Guys, please subscribe. That way we can keep making memories together.
Yeah, just like this one.
I don't remember that far.
I will too. And hopefully all of you will as well.